Have you ever wondered what life would feel like if you carried no burden from the past? Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that all your mistakes, all your sufferings, all the unseen karmic debts you owed to life itself were finally cleared. No more hidden weight on your shoulders. No more cycles of repeating pain. Only freedom. Only peace. Only love. That is what happens when the soul has paid off all its karma. And today, we are going to explore the 5 powerful signs that show you may have reached this incredible state. But before we dive in, please make sure you subscribe to Inner Divine, because here we share timeless spiritual wisdom from Paramahansa Yogananda and other great masters to help you live a life of inner awakening. Also, drop your reflections in the comments. Do you feel like your karma is dissolving? Have you noticed signs of freedom in your own journey? Your story could inspire someone today. Now, let's begin this deep journey together. The nature of karma. Paramahansa Yogananda explained karma in the most beautiful way. He said, "Nothing escapes the law of karma. Every thought, every action, is a seed. And each seed will one day bear fruit. Karma is not punishment. It is not revenge. It is simply the law of balance. If you send out love, love returns. If you send out pain, pain returns. Life is like a mirror, always reflecting your own energy. But when the lessons are learned, when the soul grows wise and compassionate, the cycle begins to fade. The debts get cleared. And eventually, the soul stands free." Sparkle sign 1, unshakable inner peace. The very first sign is a deep peace inside you that no outer circumstance can disturb. Think about it. Most people live like this. When things go well, they are happy. When things go wrong, they are broken. Their peace depends on the outside world. But when your karma is dissolved, that fragile peace transforms into something divine. Even if life brings storms, you remain calm. Even in loss, you feel guided. Even in chaos, you sense an order. This does not mean you stop feeling emotions. It means you are not enslaved by them. Yogananda said, "Peace is the altar of spirit. There, you can feel the presence of God." This inner stillness is proof that the soul has risen above karmic reactions. Backhand index pointing right example. Think about today's world. A stressful job, traffic jams, social media negativity, arguments at home. For most people, all these little triggers ruin their peace. But when karma fades, these triggers lose power. Imagine sitting in traffic, yet your heart is calm. Imagine scrolling online, and instead of reacting with anger, you simply smile with compassion. That is the strength of inner peace. And here's the beauty. This peace is not just for monks or saints. It's available to anyone who has walked through karma, learned its lessons, and emerged free. Sparkle sign 2, freedom from repeating patterns of suffering. Have you ever noticed how certain challenges keep coming back into your life? Some people always end up in toxic relationships. Some always face financial struggles. Others repeat the same emotional wounds over and over. Why does this happen? Because karma is repeating the lesson until it is fully learned. But here's the beautiful truth. When you have paid off your karma, the cycle stops. The same kind of suffering no longer returns. The same kind of people no longer appear. The same painful patterns no longer follow you. Imagine someone who always attracts partners who betray them. This happens until they learn self-respect, boundaries, and love. Once the lesson is learned, such relationships stop appearing. Think of someone who always struggles financially because deep down they fear lack, or they overspend to fill emotional emptiness. Once they learn contentment and discipline, their financial life shifts. This freedom This end of the cycle is a true sign of karma paid in full. Yogananda said, "Karma is the eternal affirmation of human freedom. Our thoughts, our deeds, are the threads of the net, which we weave around ourselves. When those threads dissolve, the net breaks, and the soul is free." Sparkle sign 3, compassion for all beings. The third sign is the birth of genuine compassion. When your karmic debts are heavy, you carry anger, resentment, bitterness. You see life in terms of me versus them. But when karma is paid off, that hardness melts away. You begin to feel compassion not only for loved ones, but for strangers, for enemies, even for those who once harmed you. Example: imagine someone cuts you off in traffic. Most people instantly get angry. But if your heart is free, you may pause and think, maybe they are rushing to the hospital, and you let it go. That's compassion. Yogananda beautifully said, "Kindness is the light that dissolves all walls between souls. That light shines when karma no longer binds you." Sparkle sign 4, detachment from endless desires. The fourth sign is freedom from constant desire. Most people chase endlessly. Money, fame, possessions, status. And the moment they get one thing, they want the next. This is the trap of karma. Desires create attachments. Attachments create bondage. And bondage creates suffering. But when karma is cleared, a shift happens. You may still enjoy life. You may still have goals. But your happiness is no longer tied to them. Example: think of society today. People constantly upgrading phones, chasing likes on Instagram, buying more and more. But when karma dissolves, you realize true joy doesn't come from a new gadget, or more followers, or a bigger house. Joy comes from within. Yogananda said, "The more you depend on conditions outside yourself for happiness, the less happiness you will experience. When karma is gone, you finally see life the same way. The joy is not in the things. The joy is in the soul." Sparkle sign 5, union with the divine. And now, the final and most beautiful sign. The ultimate proof that karma has been dissolved is the experience of union with the divine. This is not a belief. It is not theory. It is a living experience. You begin to feel God's presence in everything. In the sunrise. In the laughter of a child. In your own heartbeat. Every breath feels guided. Every action feels sacred. Every moment feels like a prayer. This is what yogis call moksha, liberation. Yogananda described it so perfectly. Self-realization is the knowing, in body, mind, and soul, that you are one with the omnipresence of God. Imagine a river merging into the ocean. Once merged, it cannot be separated. That is the state of the liberated soul. So, dear friends, take a deep breath and look within. Do you feel that unshakable peace growing inside you? Are old patterns of suffering slowly dissolving? Do you notice compassion flowing naturally? Not just for loved ones, but even for strangers. And sometimes even for those who once hurt you. Are endless desires beginning to lose their grip on your mind? Do you find joy in the simple blessings of life? A smile, a song, a quiet morning sky? And most of all, do you sense the gentle presence of the divine within your own heart? Guiding you, loving you, and walking with you in every step. If your heart whispers yes, then rejoice. Because your soul is awakening. You are tasting the freedom that comes when karma no longer binds you. But if your heart says, not yet, then do not be discouraged. Every prayer you whisper, every act of kindness you share, every moment of self-reflection, is dissolving karma. Little by little, day by day. Karma is not here to punish you. It is here to teach you. And once the lesson is learned, the teacher bows and sets you free. Sparkles, my beloved friends, if this message touched your heart, please make sure you subscribe to Inner Divine. Here we share timeless wisdom from Paramahansa Yogananda and other great masters to help you live with clarity, peace, and awakening. But don't just listen in silence. I invite you to share your reflections in the comments below. Tell us, which of these 5 signs do you recognize in your own journey? Do you feel that freedom is already near? Or are you still learning through the gentle lessons of life? Remember, your words may be the light that inspires another soul on their darkest night. And if you know someone who carries heavy burdens, someone who feels trapped by endless cycles of pain, share this video with them. You never know, this wisdom might open a new doorway in their life. So once again, dear friends, hit that subscribe button, leave your heart's truth in the comments, and share this message of love and liberation. Together we are not just an audience. We are a family of seekers, walking hand in hand toward peace, compassion, and divine freedom. May your journey be blessed. May your heart remain open. And may the eternal presence of God shine in your soul always. Om Shanti. Peace and love be with you. Herb.